Support for WCBU's On Deck comes from Jaguar Land Rover Peoria on Allen Road. Special offers available on nearly every new Jaguar with personalized service throughout purchasing and ownership. Jaguar, a proud luxury and performance brand. More at jaguarlandroverpeoria.com.
The Peoria Police Department is finding new uses for some newly acquired drones. That's just one of the things you'll want to hear about to start your day for Tuesday, May 7th. I'm Colin Shope, and this is WCBU's On Deck. First on deck today, there's a few new ways to pay your Peoria County property taxes this year. WCBU's Isabella Nieto explains.
The new online methods include the ability to make payments through your cell phone with Apple Pay, debit and credit cards, electronic check, Google Pay, PayPal, and Venmo. Peoria County Treasurer Nicole Bierke says these methods are equipped with encryption software, firewalls, and other security measures that make it safe to make real estate tax payments online.
If they're already doing online payments to vendors, through PayPal or Venmo, or, if you're purchasing stuff through sites on Facebook, this is no different than that.
Bierke says the convenience of paying online reduces the risk of mailing delays resulting in a late payment or potential theft of checks sent through the mail. She says despite the convenience fees attached to online payments, the security and ease is worth it for busy homeowners.
I know a lot of people complain about that convenience fee. We do not get a penny of that convenience fee. That's for the use of this website, the administrative behind-the-scenes work that this company does for us. That all pays for that.
For more information on how to register for online payments and payment reminders, visit peoriacounty.gov. For WCBU's On Deck, I'm Isabella Nieto.
Here are some other stories we're following in the WCBU newsroom. A 17-year-old was sentenced Monday to 31 years in prison for a February shooting in Bartonville that left 2 teens wounded. And Joshua Gunn is leaving the Peoria Area Chamber of Commerce for a new job in Arizona. And a new report says Illinois residents could see their gas bills increase unless the state's major gas utilities rein in their spending. Plus, Logan Pappenfort is the next director of tribal relations for the Illinois State Museum. Find more of these stories and all the details at WCBU.org. The Peoria Police Department is expanding its fleet of drones with some updated models. Department officials say it's another example of incorporating technology to better serve the community. WCBU's Joe Deacon reports.
Sergeant Sherelle Stinson leads the Peoria Police Department's 6-year-old drone program. He says one of the biggest benefits is being able to have drones act as first responders.
Any call of service that a police officer can go to, a drone can go to for the most part. We definitely will use them for missing persons, children, endangered persons, any type of pursuit, places that we don't want personnel to go to originally, SWAT call-outs, any type of negotiation. And we're expanding our program to not just police drones, but city drones.
Stinson has been operating drones for about 11 years, and he is one of the department's 12 FAA-accredited drone pilots. He says while drones are very helpful in many situations, the state's Freedom from Drone Surveillance Act clearly identifies ways they cannot be used, such as unwarranted monitoring.
We can't just throw it up because we decide, hey, we're having a lot of issues in this area, let's just throw the drone up and just have it patrol itself. We also don't look through like person's windows or something like that. A lot of times people are worried about the thermal aspect of it. The thermal aspect does have its limitations and it's not going to have like x-ray vision or anything like that. But anytime that we're using these drones, our citizens' privacy and their constitutional rights are foremost for us.
The Peoria City Council unanimously approved spending $100,000 from a Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity grant to purchase new drones and equipment. Since one of their current drones is now obsolete, Assistant Police Chief Brad Dixon says the time has come to upgrade.
Part of us getting in the drone game early is a good thing, but in the sense of how fast technology moves, it put us behind the 8 ball a little bit, if you will. We got into drones early. And then some new technologies came out, and the capabilities have just expanded so fast. Now we're really just catching up and getting current.
Dixon says they're looking to add anywhere from a dozen to 18 new drones, depending on cost and what best fits the department needs.
The drones are so much better than they used to be. You can fly longer, they're smaller, they're more wind resistant, more weather resistant, all these things that we don't have. It's just the future. That's just the reality. That's what's coming.
Stinson says the biggest improvement with the newest drones will be longer battery life.
Right now, the main drone that we use, the M2T, it's been in use about 5 to 6 years, and its flight time is about 20 minutes. The new drones will easily be about 45 minutes. And of course, with that, better zoom, so you could be more standoff. So, for example, when we have to stay within the line of sight, that drone can still probably see farther on the controller or the monitor that we're looking at.
Stinson says the drone program won't be limited to just police uses, as they will partner with other departments such as fire, public works, and code enforcement.
It can help the fire department realize if they need a fire extinguisher, if they need a full fire battalion, having a drone get there first. Also, when it comes to like city engineers, if there's something that they're trying to build, drones have better accuracy and capability than older surveying equipment. Or just like when we do traffic reconstruction, a drone can actually do a much better job in a faster time and more accurate footage.
Stinson says they view the drones as a workforce multiplier that allows them to maintain positive community interactions and potentially keep situations from escalating.
We may only send up one officer or one supervisor to say, hey, we just got a call on this. We're making sure you guys are all good, versus you see a bunch of squad cars pull up and we're getting out. Where's the party? Where's the fight? Where's the fire?
Dixon says in addition to purchasing more drones, the department plans to train and certify more officers to operate them.
Quite frankly, the more pilots we have, the more flexibility we have. So they understand the laws. We have policies and procedures in place, and it's an easy one for me. We get them trained up. They go take the test in a controlled environment, and they're certified. And it just allows us to be more flexible on when we can fly and who we can fly with. So we look to expand the number of pilots fairly quickly.
Stinson says the police drones can't go higher than 400 feet and must remain within the police observer's line of sight. For WCBU's On Deck, I'm Joe Deacon.
Now, before we let you go, tonight is the regularly scheduled council meeting for the city of East Peoria. Those meetings start at 6 p.m. in council chambers on West Washington Street. Water tower inspections and new firefighter training services are on the agenda. And that's all for today. You can subscribe to WCBU's On Deck podcast on the NPR app, Apple, or Spotify.